like we are live, I think. So here we go. Hi, Flowmore, and welcome once again. So, I'm going to continue where we left off, I guess, developing the Deserton. Oh, and tomorrow is Halloween. Something special planned for tomorrow. Something very special. But I'm not going to reveal what that is just yet because I want it to be a complete surprise. Um, so for this anyway, oh, and while I'm doing this, I will also be using a lot of the key presses. So if you wonder what I'm doing, what I'm pressing, just ask, and then I'll give a list, and then probably do like a little tutorial or put a list up on the Bakin Athenaeum specifically for all the key presses because there are quite a number. Too many to memorize, but I did it. One, two, three. So for now, I am going to use these defaults. I'm going to create some more a bit later. My mouse. I need to get a new mouse. And they're relatively cheap nowadays. There's one, you can get one for about, like a wireless one for £10 or it's $13. They have come down in price so much. It's unreal. Anyway, how are you doing, Flormore? Six. I mean, I guess, like in a sense, it's back to that thing. Sort of, you can import maps into Bakin, but there are several methods you can do that. But I have found them to be a little bit sort of strange, or at least they have strange effects. So, like when you create a map, you can import the images, and they're a little bit sort of like hit and miss, really, because you have to get the settings absolutely right. So this is why I like doing it this way, or at least like half of it. Probably have to make the walls a little bit higher. We'll see what happens there. Stable. Sometimes that's the best way to be. It's better to be stable and unstable. Sane rather than insane. But yeah. So I wonder. The next, I wonder if we should import these models into Bakin, see what they look like at least. Um, now to find them. Um, here. Map objects, buildings. Hmm. No buildings. That is strange. Okay. I have no clue where they would be, in which case. Well, there's the sign. I'm also gonna give me a sec. I'm gonna disable the chat thingy overlay. I don't know why that is. Um, I thought I turned that off last stream. Hello, Arthriticone. I just call you Arthur, if that's okay. But thanks for doing the backing streams, brightens my day a bit. I'm so glad to hear that. It's always nice to have a little bit of light. How are you doing? Where's this chat thingy? Yeah, that's better. because YouTube will automatically, should automatically do it anyway. Okay, now this is bothering me. They were here, now they're not. Okay, I swear, I swear, I'm gonna get this uber organized soon. It's got to be done. So we'll just go in here instead. Desert Town. We'll add those three. Name's Michael. Sure. I hear you about old and damaged, unfortunately. But we make the best of what we got. That's for sure. It's the only thing we can do. This one here. I'm going to turn off the post effects at the moment. So this goes there. Like that. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I'm just going to use this one temporarily. A lot of the I'm gonna do these recreate all of these like terrain assets off screen because like to be completely customized, and then we'll re-import them and redo them later. Turning the big 50 in January. Oh yes. Well, I'd say congratulations. I am 53, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Age just doesn't mean anything to me anymore. It's just carry on and be thankful that we're alive for another day. Even with all of what's going on in the world, another day is precious. You gotta, you gotta, uh, you never know what will happen from one day to the next. So one day makes all the difference. 6. 6 o'clock. I think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. That's 7. From there. You know what? I might actually keep these. This is really cool. I didn't realize how cool that actually looks. Happy to be breathing indeed. Want to hopefully during this stream we should actually get this part of it to be done. And we'll see what happens. I did not. I started doing it, and I did some live streams where it was developing it. It was one of those things where, yeah, as Thormore has said, it was one of those things that was intended as a project only. Um, but you know, I decided to continue it. It's basically migrate the entire thing over to Bakin instead, because SGB was, you know, it had its limits, and there were certain things that you could do, certain things that you couldn't do, and even though Bakin is the same thing, it's still in early access, so you have to forgive it slightly. And I know that there are going to be so many improvements to make life a lot easier. It's water. Now, what do they have in the way? Wow. Well, that's, I'm not sure if that's going to actually work for this purpose. Maybe it will be for release. I don't know yet. It all depends on a number of things. But yeah, mainly is this is just for the live stream, and then if and when it's completed, they'd release it as a free project somewhere on my itch or Game Jolt accounts. But I am planning on working on a couple of games. I did a poll uh, in the official Discord where all of the games that I'd previously done for the game jams never finished because of various reasons. It was which one would most like to see developed in Bakin of all of my games. And so far, the popular one is the relationship sim, which I did like when SGB first started. I'm quite surprised about that, but it can be done in Bakin, that's for sure. Why is that a thing? Why is that got a okay, you can it's weird. Better add a door. Um, no, that's not. I don't know if that's going to show up in the map, but yeah, more like showing us how to implement an array of techniques. That and more and more. I'm going to have fun creating this thing because actually got quite far into the you know, off screen and off stream. Actually got quite far in developing it. So yeah. So now I wonder if so the other building here, this would be that one, and I think this is the mayor's house either way. This is going to be the Explorers Guild. Hello, Melon. Welcome to the stream. It's taking shape, that's for sure, but it's taking a long time as well because I'm not doing this the traditional. I mean, I'm doing this the traditional way by literally creating maps from start to finish. Literally porting this over. Okay, so another building, and that. Maybe you should that one slightly down as well. I am using a lot of the key presses to save by clicking and pressing and all of that. It makes workflow a lot smoother. Should expand this a bit, I think. Doors Guild, and the door is a bit off. So that would explain a bit. Turn. I thought I turned gridding off. That should be maybe a little bit. Yeah, the keyboard presses, there are quite a few, but it's not like there's not so many that you literally kind of get overwhelmed. Once you know where they are actually logic. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is easy. And then the P is pen, fill is O, eraser is U, and then you got the eyedropper, which is I. And those aren't really logic, but I am going to do like a tutorial for them at one point, like a video, having all of them in one place. That looks about right. I wonder where. It should sign. I damn it. Where? Showcase. And here you can see all of the stuff that I have been experimenting with quite easily. Oh, there they are. This retext ones. Okay, I don't know where they are now. I am looking for these. So this should be that'll be right for the box. So there is one there, one there, one there. One at the bottom. I'm going to put these as random shapes and random sizes. Uh-huh. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 7. I'm so bad at designing maps. It's unreal. But hey, I really like it that you can actually set these just for the steps. It makes life so much easier. And of course, if you wanted a little bit more of a customized steps, you can do that. Yeah, creating maps is an art form in and of itself. I tell you who is really good, and that's Siler from Discord. He is just hot at making maps. It's going to be a big ass house. So you'll be able to search through these. Wonder. So far, so good. And smaller houses there. I mean, I'm not sure. Okay, what do you think? It should be some houses. Well, these could be like little shops as well. So let's actually add some markets next to it. I'm going to put these in. And then let's see. Just gonna test this a minute, see what it looks like. It doesn't look too bad. So add a character. This is something, by the way, this is something that I just do not like. When you first starting, Bakin, and you're creating a project, it focuses on 2D characters only. And then if you're gonna use like 3D characters, which I prefer, You literally have to do it yourself. And I think, when I really think about it, you should be given the option of whether it's 2D or 3D. I mean, it's kind of like the 2D, 3D mix. It works for some things, but I don't know if it will, for me, it doesn't work. I will have to suggest that, I think. So we are going to use the default, right? And it doesn't automatically import emotions either, at least like not with the older characters, the SGB ones. You cannot multi-select this either. Add them one at a time. Or at least as far as I know. What is he doing all the way across there? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to set up all of these models, especially from the older ones. And, frankly, I don't have the patience for it. So this is why specifically I am going to learn how to create my own models, do it properly. So it doesn't have anything. The character thing is driving me insane. There's probably a way to do with it, but when it comes to this, I just can't be bothered to learn right now. It used to be with SGB where you could import the characters. That's it. It was all done for you. This crap. Anyway, back to the map. Enough complaining. I want to create the actual marketplace. So, right, bye-bye. I'll deal with you later. Replace. These are probably not best ones to use. And it'll take some time usually. Right, so this. I want to add the sub graphic. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. And they seem to be a little bit small to you. That works out a little bit better because it's not so crowded. Definitely. And these need to be bigger as well. Next, so this should be like a little plaza area. Nice. I'll just do it this way. Make it things a bit easier, I guess. The advantage to getting SGB at this point. Yeah, SGB has its quirks. It's in many senses it's like pretty much create and go. You know, as long as you follow a few rules, the models and character models, 3D models, they're pretty much the same as in Bakin, except Bakin supports the higher resolution. I believe it could be up to, it's definitely 2K textures, and I believe 4K is the maximum, although in an engine like this, I don't know, might be overkill. The terrains in SGB are limited to 48 by 48 pixels, which isn't good for the higher textures. SGB is more on the grounds of sort of like you could consider it as this Bakin being the spiritual successor to Smile Game Builder. And if you want something like pretty simple, simple to use, simple to learn, all of the knowledge that you would gain from SGB would be easily translatable into Bakin. You know, that's it. That's how many of us have actually done it. But I mean, you know, they're two unique, independent softwares, game engines that are more than capable in and of themselves. Sticking with Bakin wants to know if it's right. Well, it ultimately depends on what you want to create and how you want to create it. Because if you want to have something like a, you know, something that's pretty much more easy plug and play sort of thing, then SGB would be considered that. But Bakin, because it's a little bit more involved in many areas, um, and you can have higher textures like that, like that. This is not truly seamless, but it gives an idea of the types of things you can do. I haven't got normal maps or masks or anything like that in there. It's just very simple. The amount of detail that you can get is pretty damn good. If anybody were ultimately to ask which one should I get, I would say Bakin, but get Smile Game Builder for more of a posterity, because that's pretty much what got me started on the whole YouTube thing with the tutorials and live streams and stuff. So it still is and will have a good place in my heart. You know, I spent a sizable part of life dedicated to SGB. Now I'm focusing on Bakin for the most part, and I'm learning because it's a lot more involved, if you like. Um, change this way later. Not really interested in like aesthetics right now. Just getting the building blocks for the map. Yeah, there are quite a number of DLCs at the moment, and I think there are three that you have to pay for, and the rest are free. They came bundled with Bakin. They're really, really good. I believe Malgamash did a I think he did a review, and in my very first live stream when it was first released, I went through it as well, so you can check us either or both out. Let's maximize this. Do another one. Um, and then add another one. This is this is one of the things that I really like about tracking is submodels, because in SGB you have like truly modular ones. You had to create them separately. Now you can just load them in and then create. You know, add the sub models, sub graphics, and then it will add them all in as one model, which is very handy. Because let's have some side flaps as well for this one. I will add the right side flap as well, and that should be good. Might need to redo these textures a little bit so that they match. It will take a little while sometimes, especially if you've got like a lot of layers, sub graphics on. Uh, that one. All good to go. I don't know why. Can't delete this one either. Right. I'm gonna crash back in yet. I tried and failed in the first live stream. Oh my god. It's not gonna crash. Um, by the way, if there's anything you want me to look at, something aside from this, and let me know, and I'll delve into it. Like so. Yeah, the snapping, I might have to, like I did with the doors, but I think for now this is okay. I can always do the fine tuning afterwards. So what do we got? It's only 3 there. Yeah, not gonna have it like, I don't want to have it completely. Is this same? Uh, that that doesn't look right, does it? The one that just it just doesn't look right. Anything is, it must be it might be an OCD thing because it has to be symmetrized. No, it is actually taking shape. And this is the Explorers Guild. That's the mayor's house. This is some rich merchant's house. And then right here, maybe some more shops. Yeah, you are welcome and thank you. And thank you for coming to the stream. Hope to see you again. Take care. Like, oh. So that's one. Um, these probably aren't exact. All right, I think that's it for now for this little bit sort of fleshing out and stuff. But the next area is going to be the Explorers Guild. But this time around, after building this particular map, what I'm going to do is start on the actual system itself. There are a number of ways that you could do that. The layouts is not really a good place for probably not, because it still needs a lot of work. And there are certain things you can do, certain things you can't do with layers yet, with layouts yet. So it is a matter of course. This is what the SGB version looks like, and eventually what yeah, forget about that. This is eventually what it's going to look like. But can you imagine it's sort of in Bakin? It's going to be really cool. It's not. It is viable to have something like this by default in Bakin. It takes a lot of setup. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot them. Messed up the auto start on that one. So back to the drawing board. What happened to the? What happened to the dude? He was completely transparent. Okay, this. Well, the layouts is kind of you know that switch thing at the very beginning where you set up all of the different toggles. At the moment, you can kind of do that, but it's a little bit flawed. Um, and we're still. wonder why. So that's one more time. Wanted to show this is what we are going for as a reminder. It's still, it never fails. It works off stream, and then when you come to live stream, you have all of these bugs and problems. That is why. This is what I was on about in the layouts. You can't quite do it this way yet, because the actual switches themselves don't seem to work. Turn all of those off. Hopefully this will do what it. I probably loaded the wrong one. But I'm only going to do this for another 15 minutes, by the way. I'm going to stream at 9:30. The anything else that needs to be added at this point, we can do a bit later. I want to get the Explorers Guild started. Um, for this, let's do something. I wonder. Did save it, right? um, where's it? Where's it? No. Uh, Can't do it that way. Okay, what I'm going to do is this. And see what happens. Okay. I wonder how this is going to turn out. Just out of curiosity. Usually does take its time to do this, but if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well. Then that way it'll be much easier. Did it crash? Did I crash it? Did I actually finally crash it? I believe I did. I believe I did. You know, as strange as it sounds, I've been trying to crash back in for ages. Like actually overloading it. And this is it. Oh, no. Oh, oh my God. What the hell what the hell happened here? uh, whoa. That's certainly not, that's certainly not the, Explorers Guild, how it should be. This is why. Whoa. Whoa. That is freaky and cool at the same time. Okay. Now I'm curious. And no, didn't finally crash it. I'll probably have to study this a bit more to see how the image thing works. Amalgamash did do a tutorial, or at least like his kind of understanding of it, but it's a little bit more in depth than that. I have experimented with this before with some bizarre results, and this is the first time I've actually directly imported an actual map image of this. And yeah, it's totally mad. It's freaking insane. Wow. Wow. Okay, clear start. Will probably be there. And then he'll jump all over the place. This is mad. Whoa. It's a bit bigger. This is a huge labyrinth. You can see how much it's starting to slow down on my computer. That's something. Wow. I think this is the entire map is like 256 by 256. So it's taken advantage of the max size of the map that you can actually have. This is huge. Wow. That is insane. Wow. I'm quite impressed with that actually. The way it works. Or the way it worked out. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks you all for coming in. Come in, popped in, left. That's it for now. Till the next time. See you in Discord for more.